Suns end their two-game losing skid by getting a win at home, defeating the Dallas Mavericks 120-111. Let's talk. I don't want to be the guy that complains after getting a win, especially after losing two very winnable games over the past week. But I do feel like this game did come with a bit of frustration. Instead of me talking about the Suns dominating a Dallas Mavericks team by 20-plus points, at one point in this game, they were up by 30 points in the second quarter and just didn't step on the throat of this Dallas Mavericks team. I don't want to be the guy that's just negative, but Dillon Brooks in the beginning looked good and then finished the game with not a great field goal percentage. Devin Booker was invisible in spots. Jalen Green had 9 quick points in the first quarter, and then outside of that was a little invisible scoring the basketball. Again, they won, and that's what matters. They ended a two-game losing skid, but this game could have easily been a 25-point blowout where they were resting starters, and instead of Devin Booker and Dillon Brooks playing 20 to 22 minutes, guys are playing 30 minutes tonight, and tomorrow they've got a back-to-back against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Suns are perfectly fine right now, and teams go through slumps, so if that's what this is, fine. But I can't just let it skate idly by against the Dallas Mavericks team that's just bad, especially offensively. They're a bad basketball team. They get in the half-court offense, they have no ability to score. And when the Suns were up by 20-plus points in the second quarter, they just let the Dallas Mavericks get back in this game the only way that the Dallas Mavericks can, by getting out in transition. And that was a block on Jalen Green that turned into a dunk the other way for Cooper Flagg. A block on Devin Booker, it's turned into a dunk for Daniel Gafford on the other end. That's the only way that they can score points, and the Suns know that, and they just let them do it. So, at the end of the day, the Suns got a win, but it wasn't pretty. And this should have been a get-right game for the Suns, where they just beat up on a Dallas Mavericks team that has lost players like Anthony Davis, that is still licking their wounds for the Luka Doncic trade, that was just begging to be blown out. At one point, the Mavericks halfway through the third quarter had one three-pointer made. They were at 7% from three-point land, and the Suns just never stepped on their throats. Thankfully, they took advantage of it in the fourth quarter, ended up winning this game, and I guess that's what matters. Suns end a two-game losing skid, defeating the Dallas Mavericks 120-111.